time now for this hour's car review here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. And Mr. Mars has a review of the Kia Kona. Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. The Chevy Trailblazer.
So make sure you leave a space there that I can edit that out, please. So we're talking about the 2024 Chevrolet Trailblazer all-wheel drive RS. Now, this is actually the second gen of this vehicle that was introduced in 2021. It does come in 4 trim levels, an LS, an LT, an Active that I think you've had, Don, and then the RS. Now, you can get all-wheel drive in any of these vehicles, so we had the RS with the all-wheel drive. This is a subcompact SUV, supposed to seat 5. Better be friends in the back seats, all I can tell you.
Well, it's very small. It's compact.
It is. But it ain't your mom's truck-based Trailblazer that used to be.
Right. Well, the people that watch this show, they're young, they're enthusiastic, and
they don't even remember the old one.
No.
That's true.
That's what a grandpa had.
And I will tell you that my teenage grandchildren, they really like this vehicle, and they liked all the buttons and everything.
I've got one too.
The RS has got a unique grille on it. It's got some unique RS badging with black trim on it. It's a blacked out package. So we had the black roof with the Summit white body with the black panels across the bottom and the blacked out wheels and stuff. Is really a sharp looking vehicle when you got it out in the sun.
Agreed.
It's really nice. Up front, you're going to find LED lighting. It's also all around it. You're going to find the heated side mirrors, got some roof rails, got a power sunroof, power lift gate that's hands-free. We were rolling on 19-inch gloss black aluminum wheels available on the RS trim level. And I really have to say, I think some of the things that we're going to get into, particularly in the interior, I was really surprised that a subcompact SUV had this much content on it. I really was. So you get inside, you're going to find that the seating on the RS trim level is the Evotex seating material. Now, that's a synthetic leather replacement. It's supposed to wear better, but feel like leather, whatever. It was nice. Front seats are heated and ventilated. Passenger seat on this vehicle folds flat all the way down so that you can literally put an 8-foot object in there if you want to. And the second seat folds 60/40 and it folds down. And this has for this year, the 24, they had the new 11-inch touchscreen where you're going to find your nav and all your convenience controls in the middle of the dash. And there's an 8-inch driver screen that's got all your content. Now, this is the vehicle I'm driving now is the same way. I've noticed the 24s, they're starting to take some of the stuff out of the driver screen, like trips and mileage and things like that, and they're moving it over in the software into the center stack screen. So where you might normally, like if you were looking for, I reset the road trip.
That's like, what happened.
Yeah. You can't find it over here in the driver screen. It's over in the center stack under some different, you got to dig for it, but it's in there. And it's nice.
Got to know how to
big.
search through the menus to find it.
Yes. You got to kind of look. We also had the premium Bose audio with 7 speakers, and it was really cool. And we had the wireless charging. The second row has A and C USB type charging ports. You can't go out on the internet, but you can charge your devices with either type in the second row. Now, up under the hood, because it's the RS, it has the 1.3 liter turbo. This is a 3-cylinder. And because it's the all-wheel drive and it's the RS, the standard engine in the Trailblazer is a 1.2 liter 3-cylinder. The one we had is 155 horsepower, 175 pound-feet of torque, backed by a 9-speed automatic. Now, if you get the 1.2 liter with 137 horsepower, you're going to get a CVT with it. That's just the way it is. Now, the EPA says you should be looking for 26 miles to the gallon in the city, out on the highway 29, combined 27. Now, I drove this vehicle a little much. I drove it 445.3 miles the week I had it. And I got 25.9 miles to gallon in it, which I was
that's pretty good.
Pretty happy with that, concerning most of that was in the city.
But did it have enough horsepower?
Yeah, get up and go.
It was adequate, is the way I put it. It's a little slow on the downshift because of the 9-speed. We've talked about that before with the small motors. If you put a 9-speed, sometimes
hunting for gears.
Yes, it's got to go a little too far. Now, if you pull it down and about halfway down and step off into it, like it's more like a regular 6-speed, it'll get up and go. So maybe a 6-speed, performance-wise, may have been a better choice. I don't know about gas mileage. I don't know if it would have.
Did it have paddle shifters?
No.
Okay.
Did have 3 drive modes, normal, sport, and then you get into the all-wheel drive and all that stuff, and I couldn't tell much difference between any of them in this vehicle, and I didn't really see any need to. I like driving it just the way I had it. Now, the base model price for this vehicle, again, remember, this subcompact SUV, $23,100.
Dang.
Now, that's the base, the stripper. Now, the trim price on the RS was $28,700.
Still.
However, we had some options.
Yeah,
we had
course
some
you did.
package that pushed the MSRP up to $34,670.
No.
Well, it did, but I really, looking around, I didn't really think that was too bad for the amount of content you get because there's still some more stuff in there that we just didn't have time to go into. So we're kind of hitting the highlights. But if you go look at a Volkswagen Taos, yeah, that one, $24,155. A Mazda CX-30, $26,360. These are the base trims. And then the Subaru Crosstrek at $26,290. These are the 4 all-wheel drive vehicles that I could find in that same size to kind of compare them to. But I was really surprised. It's been a long time since I've said, I really like this Chevrolet.
And the grandkids did too.
Yeah,
And the
Kylie
grandkids
likes the one.
did
She
too.
liked the tracks at the auto show.
Yeah,
She's
and this
seen
is
that.
kind of price is situated size-wise between the Trax and the Equinox. It kind of fits in between.
Equinox is a little bit bigger, obviously.
Yeah. And but anyway, I was fairly impressed. And so if you're looking for a vehicle in that size, I would definitely go check this out when you're checking out the rest of it.
The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show is available 24/7 on iHeartRadio. Just search In Wheel Time Car Talk. We also